In this video, traders, let's talk about skills day traders can learn from swing traders. Stick around. Hey guys, warm welcome to you. Right, so we know day trading is harder than swing trading, right? Oh, set this bait out there, see who bites on that one. The guys are both challenging. There's no easy path to anything, but you know, day trading does have an extra pressure that perhaps swing trading doesn't. You have to make decisions quickly. You've got lots of information coming in very fast. Your P&L is changing very fast. You're having to deal with that very, very fast. And so the pressure is higher for day trading. Doesn't necessarily mean swing trading is easier, but there's a different type of pressure. And so we look at swing traders as day traders and we say to ourselves, is there anything we can learn from these guys? Anything we can learn? If you're a day trader, what can I learn from how swing traders operate that might help me as a day trader? So let's look at some of them. And by the way, guys, add yours in the comment section below. I did a survey actually with mastermind members a while ago, and over half, like 65% day trader scalpers are remaining bunch swing traders. So it's interesting to see, you know, the mental side of the game tends to be more exaggerated when we're day trading. Anyway, patience. Swing traders will wait. This is not, okay, guys, not everyone sticks to this, but generally speaking, swing traders will be waiting for their setup and they have to wait a couple of days. They're like, hey, that's on my radar now. I've brought it into my watch list. I'm going to pull the trigger if it hits this level. And there's a patience there. Day traders, just by our nature, we want to be more active, but we should take some of that skill from swing trading and say, whoa, we can still be active, we can still trade intraday, but still got to wait for that setup, still got to wait for that opportunity, that level, that area to do business that we know is more likely to work than just the middle of no man's land. So having that patience, waiting for the trade to come to us. Number two, scaling into and out of positions. Quite an advanced strategy this. If you're a beginner trader, I don't recommend doing any scaling. If you're more advanced, intermediate, advanced, however you define that, you probably know yourself where you sit in that kind of timeline, then scaling in and out of positions. Because, you know, swing traders, I think they do tend to scale in and out more because you've got time. Like, okay, well, that's popped up a few days. I'll take some off. I'll wait and see what happens. I've got this, I've got that. They've got time to let things consider and brew in this different changing in conditions. You know, you might get a little bit of burst of volatility. It might consolidate for a bit, then a second burst of volatility, and then might scale into that. And as day traders, we still have that on a smaller time frame. Volatility, contraction of volatility, another spike. But often we're all or nothing. It's like, oh, come in, I've got to come in, I've got to go out, take my profit or not. So consider adding scaling into your strategy. Whole complete other topic, by the way, skills that go with that and training to go with that, thinking about how you're going to do that as a separate topic, but it's something to consider. Number three, doing nothing. Swing traders are great at doing nothing. Why? Because that's just what they're doing. They're waiting for that opportunity. If they're scanning for a specific stock, they're scanning for a specific setup, they will sit there for potentially days and weeks, depending on what time frame they're doing. And so, you know, as day traders, again, we're in day trading because we want to be more active, but at the same time, we could learn from the swing traders that sit on their hands and wait and wait and wait and wait for the right opportunity. Generally, people in swing trading are happy being patient. That's why they've gone to swing trading. Not always. Some people are kind of a bit in the middle somewhere. But you understand, guys, we're generalizing quite a bit here and making the point of some of the attributes that are quite handy. But waiting for that right position, you know, just sitting and doing nothing and being happy with that. I think that's the difference. Swing traders like, you know what? I've got a couple of positions on. I don't know, rush to add any more. There's nothing setting up, fine. Or I've got nothing on, I'm fine. Day traders want to do something, I'm in front of the screen, I should be getting paid, should be getting paid. And that urgency doesn't really serve as a day trader. Number four, adapting to conditions. You know, when you're trading on a higher time frame, you're looking at, you know, a trending market, rotational market, this, that, the other, and the trades will tend to align with that. So, hey, great trending markets buy pullbacks. Hey, we're in a rotational market, let's sell highs. Even if we're in an uptrend, let's uptrend on a higher time frame, on a longer scale uptrend. We've been in a range for the last 3 months. Let me just start kind of selling these highs or buying these lows, and I mean reversion back to the middle. And it's adjusting, but it's seeing it come into play and adjusting for it. Day traders, we can get caught up with doing the same thing. I'm going to trade the opening range drive. I'm going to trade the opening range drive. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, without looking objectively and say, well, conditions have shifted. Yeah, we may have had a good drive at the open, but we've just gone dead. Gone absolutely dead. Me chasing stuff on a 5-minute candle is just not going to work. You know, and being able to shift very, very quickly. Obviously, the ability of swing traders to do that as they see it over time, so they've got time to adjust their strategy and approach. Number 5, making considered decisions. I get it. Day trading, we don't have time often, but we can make time. We can make time as a day trader. We think we're under the pressure to make a decision quickly, but we can preempt a lot of that. And we can put a lot of the decisions, take a lot of the decision burden off us so that we only have a few decisions to make in the peak of the moment, or in the heat of the moment, should I say. So the decision burden of, am I going to get long? I'm going to get long at this level, right? This level only, yeah, this little level, fine. Put your bracket in, put your level in, put your block in. I'm a big fan of that, the rectangle zone rather than the definite line. But you can put a line and still be flexible by operational consideration. The point is, you know your size, you know what you're going to do, you know what you're going to look for. You take a lot of the pressure off you, so the decision is just, I'm going to pull the trigger at this point or not. And even that can be taken away from you. I am going to pull the trigger, but it's just where I'm going to pull the trigger. And so you don't have to have all those decisions being made. You can make a lot of them and then just leave the last decision, one decision to be made as a day trader. You know, because swing traders, they have time. They can sit there, they've got the cup of coffee, they're sitting there with the meal, they're scanning through, taking the time, the market might be closed, blah, blah, I'm looking at this, it might set up in a few days. I can think about it, I can do this, I can do that, how much size is that? You know, and they take these considered decisions. Day traders, we don't have that luxury. 5 minutes, 10 seconds, 3 seconds, bang, make a decision, do it quick or not. Oh, you missed it, unlucky. But if we take a lot of the decision burden off us, we can make those considered decisions over time, over the longer period, or over in the quiet period, should I say, so that when it comes to the actual point of pulling the trigger, there's only a little decision to be made. It's like, I am going to pull the trigger when it hits the level and flushes through. It's just when. I'm going to do the best I can to get the best possible price I can and put my stop in. Bang, that's it. So you can take a lot of that burden off and start to make some more considered decisions. Swing trading is by no means a nirvana, guys. You know, but there are some attributes to swing traders and how they trade that, you know, as day traders look over and go, that's pretty useful. You know, I'll try to develop that and nurture that skill a little bit more in my day trading. Probably the other way around as well. Different skill sets required for different time frames and strategies and approaches. We're all trading, we're all taking risk, we're all dealing with that mental aspect of it. But the slower time frame, the higher time frame does amplify or reduce certain skills and certain emotions in the market. It's about finding the right one for you as a person, sticking with it, developing it, and trying to make that work for you. All right, guys, take care. See you next one. Bye-bye.